Hi everyone, Nicky Richardson here again. How we doing? You alright? We good? Just a quick video just to update you on a few things for next year. And I did one a few weeks back, but as I said, I'll do a few more of these. I think they're a pretty cool idea. It's actually my third attempt. The first one was brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Loads of gags, jokes, brilliant. But then I realised I didn't turn the mic on my new flash camera. So that was awesome. And then the second one was going really well, really good. And then the memory card was full. So this is my third attempt. So the gags aren't going to be quite as good, the punchlines and the way I tell them are going to be shit, but, here we are. I shouldn't swear either, I know, sorry, so I should have edited that out. But I'm not going to bother because I can't be bothered. So what am I going to talk about? So 2020 plans, so tuition with Club 100. I'll go over this again. So yeah, sorry about the appearance, by the way. Late at night, about 11:30, and this is probably going to get posted the day after, but yeah, so I couldn't get the hair and makeup guys in, too late notice, and my football team's just been smashed at home by Brighton and Hove Albion. So always good to have that happen, which is, yeah, I'm buzzing, as you can tell. Anyway, so, and my cup of tea is actually now empty. Oh, a little bit come out there, but pretty empty. Not quite empty, it is now. So, whoops. But I did actually have a nice fresh cup of tea when I started this video. So 2020 tuition. So Fridays. I know I love moving my hands as well. People tell me not to do it like I'm at a rave, but I do like a bit of movement when I do my talking. I like talking my hands. So I'm sorry about that if I just start doing this. But yeah, 2020 tuition. Fridays, like I said probably before, my last video sold out. Very popular. So I've got Saturdays and the Sunday sessions left, lights and heavyweight sessions. They're going pretty fast though, so if you want to get some tuition in next year, get in touch fairly soon because they are going. And just about those really, it's not so much tuition on those half-hour sessions. I actually have got an itch, by the way, so that's why I'm doing that, not because I'm, moving my hands. But yeah, those sessions, those half-hour sessions, they're not really for tuition because half hour is just not enough. I can't really, I'm not a miracle worker. An hour I can do a bit of work with someone, get them a bit better, give them some pointers, some ideas. A half hour goes so quick. So it's more like a, what's the word? Is it more dialed in for the actual circuit? That's what it's more for, I think, those half hour sessions. I think, so rather than tuition, it's more, if you book those sessions, it's more to do with getting you dialed into that specific circuit, whatever track you choose. So tuition doesn't really happen so much or so well on those sessions. So just bear that in mind when you do book those sessions. Obviously, I'll try my best to give you a few pointers, but half hour, you literally do, 10, 12 laps, come in the pits, have a chat, 10, 12 laps, sessions, pretty much done. And with those sessions, I'm going to knock off £10 due to that reason that you don't learn so much as you would in the hour sessions. Hour sessions are great, and obviously they're less carts on track compared to the half-hour sessions as well. Obviously they're fully booked, so anyone who's booking the half-hour sessions, Saturday or Sunday, they are now £50, not 60 like last year and the year before that. Also, do remember, you have to book your cart with the Club 100 office. I do not do that. So many times, and I've gone through this 3 times now, so hopefully this one works. You have to book your cart at the Club 100 office because you rock up on a weekend and haven't booked your cart. Those sessions are always banged out, and we won't be getting any tuition, and I'll still have to charge. All right, sounds harsh, but you've got to book your cart with the Club 100 office. Speak to Penny, JV, whoever, and get booked in. So you're getting tuition with Nikki, and they'll sort you out a cart, no problem. Obviously, don't leave it to the day before because they'll be fully booked. Okay, and also with the tuition, I obviously have to use a cart, which JV gives me a little charge for. Okay, so that's a £25 fee that I give to JVs, so I have to pass that fee basically onto you guys who are doing tuition. So my fee is £50 plus a £25 on top for the cart hire that I use. Okay, and I sort that out with JV, so don't worry about that. Pay me all the money, and I'll pay him what needs to be paid. Okay, so that's for the old tuition. Anything else? So other plans for next year, 2020. I'm doing a bit of work for BPEC, the old Pro Kart Endurance Championship. So I'll be doing a bit of work for that, doing a bit of clerking, clerk the course or, observing whatever they want me to do. I do a few rounds there, but I'm sharing that with JV next year. And then I've also been asked on the back of the old Lewis Hamilton bits and bobs that have been going on recently. You know, newspapers, local newspapers, BBC Radio Essex I was on last week, which was quite interesting. They really liked me. In fact, invited me back to the studio sometime, a BBC studio, to talk about it a bit more in depth and about the Royals and stuff like that. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, due to that, I've been asked by a few race teams, like proper race teams, to get involved with them. Yeah, I've not decided anything yet. Just listen to offers and stuff, if you like. Obviously, Club 100 is my bread and butter. So you know, I'll be doing all work with them mostly next year anyway. So BPEC as well, and also, you know, I won't have many spare weekends left, to be fair. So, you know, unlikely I'll do too much, but yeah, I might be working for a few teams, perhaps. I didn't have an itch there at all, actually. I'm just rubbing my ear because I'm trying to think. So yeah, maybe working for a few race teams. I've been to a Super 1 paddock since my last race at Wigan in 1998. I finished 5th. Respectable. That was alright. Took out half the field, but it was alright. It was alright. I'll come 5th. So yeah, that was my last race. So yeah, it'd be quite cool to get back in the paddock, see some old faces. You know, I'm friends with so many old people on Facebook. I've not actually seen them, or you know, since I was a little nipper, really, or since I was, you know, last in the senior TK when I was about 15, 16 years old. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But we see how that goes. Anything else? Anything else? So yeah, got a new camera, like I mentioned earlier. The other one was a bit old from Chris Simpson. I bought off him about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was a bit past it. So I bought a new one. It looks a bit better. Hopefully you can hear me. It's got a big muffler thing on top. You wouldn't believe the mess in this room, actually. Outside of this shot, there's a mess everywhere. Got all my Club 100 clothes down here on the floor that I haven't put away yet from the end of the season, all washed. Just pulled my race helmets out of the car. I've been in there for about 2 or 3 weeks. My dad's retro aeroplanes are over there, about 4 or 5 of them, about 6.5 foot tall. Some washed clothes over there. Yeah, there's a mess everywhere, but apart from this lovely shot, it looks nice and clean. This is water, by the way, not actual Stella Artois, although I do fancy one after this dodgy camera work. So I'm going to have a little drink and spill it down myself. So what else? Yeah, also I said I'd do some more videos, you know, just have a bit of laugh. In the off season, I've got nothing else going on apart from getting absolutely wrecked in December because it's Christmas. I'm already piling on the pounds, and it's literally the first week in December. I need to lay off the mince pies massively. I'm tearing through them like no tomorrow. And yeah, I need to watch my weight because I won't fit in a cart next year. So there is that. But yeah, so I'd like to do maybe some questions and stuff. You know, answer a few questions. If you got any questions you want to ask me, anything to do with motorsport, actually, not anything, because that's just ridiculous. You know, I don't want questions like, Nick, what shampoo do you use? Okay, I know my hair looks good. Pantene Pro V, actually. So that's why I use my hair. Or questions like, Nick, what colour underwear are you wearing? Grey today, grey. Or Nick, what political party do you follow? I'm not doing politics, ever. Couldn't give a flying monkeys about politics. Probably not even going to vote, and that's going to piss a lot of people off. And I swore again, I do apologise. But I don't care. You know, I've got not enough time to know what's going on with politics. Boris Johnson just looks like an absolute buffoon to me. The other guy and his little sidekick, what's that about? You know, the lady who can barely string a sentence together talks absolute BS. Didn't swear. You know, I just don't care. You know, I really don't. I've just let them go with it. You know, if it affects me, it affects me. But at the moment, I can just barely run my own life, let alone worry about politics. And that stuff. So anything else? No, I think that's about it, really. So plans next year, tuition, yeah, questions. That's about it. Yeah. So I'm going to check out. So yeah, any questions? Motorsport related questions. You know, F1 season's over, MotoGP season's over. Anything, I don't care, as long as it's motorsport related. Again, nothing to do with my underwear or my hair products or my makeup, which I never use because I'm young and youthful. And yeah, we'll go from there. And then maybe in a week or 2 weeks, every 2 weeks or so, I'll answer them, have a bit of laugh. That's what I like to do. I'm a humorous guy. Oh God, I'm waffling on now. So yeah, I'll finish it up. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, like, share, whatever, and I'll come back to you. Hopefully this bloody works now, because I'm not going to do it a 4th time. And good night.